Louisiana versus all y'all. Jarrett Roser here today with Landry-Walker standout, Travis Walker with some big news just announced on Twitter today. And so I guess we'll kind of start there and talk a lot about it. Travis, just kind of tell folks what news just hit and kind of the meaning behind it and all of those things.
Well, today I had committed to McNeese State. And really I committed today because today is a very great day. Like, today is my grandmother's birthday. Even though one of my great grandmother passed on this day, and my childhood friend, that's why I chose today to commit to McNeese.
For you came into this year still waiting on a lot of the college opportunities to fall into place, and then we go through this crazy year where there's no spring, there's such limitations on camps and visits and 7-on-7 and all that. When you started to have some of these offers come, New Mexico State was the first one in April, and then some others came in May and have continued to come, and McNeese was one in that first bunch in the first portion of May. Take me through, I guess, some of the emotions through some of that as things start to shut down and you realize the limitations that are going to be at play, but then to see that some of those opportunities still kind of came your way and you had a chance to have some of those conversations with coaches.
Right. Yeah, it felt great. It felt great because most of the coaches kept texting and calling and having the opportunity. I never had the opportunity before to speak with the coaches. And this year really changed a lot.
What were some of the things that they said had kind of stood out about you that made them decide to extend those offers?
They liked it, like the way how I hit. They liked the way I hit the most. And my size. They said I look good. Now, 50 programs.
Yeah, I want to, I guess, come back to more about your game toward the end as we talk about kind of the outlook for senior season and college. But as far as the decision for McNeese, what stood out about that coaching staff and that relationship that you were able to build with Frank Wilson, a guy who certainly knows New Orleans and New Orleans knows him and the rest of that staff?
I had, that staff. I was talking and communicating with the whole staff, mostly, the whole staff. I really built a relationship with Coach Duran. Coach Duran Wilson, the cornerbacks coach. We built a relationship, and I started talking to Coach Frank. We was talking mostly every day. And Coach Frank's background, and he coached at my school at Landry-Walker back in 2003.
Yeah, back a little ways, probably longer ago than Frank realizes or wants to admit, because it's been a minute for him as he continues to build upon that career out there. You mentioned the date. As you started to become comfortable with McNeese and felt like that was going to be the decision, how much did you and Mom kind of talk about the date, and how much does that mean for you to be able to make such a big life announcement on a date that has been so big for you, just kind of honoring all of those people, relatives and childhood friend?
Today is my grandmother's birthday, and my great-grandmother passed on this day too. So I lost. So it's really mean a lot to me because my grandmother was like my best friend.
This announcement is such a big moment, obviously for you as a young student athlete, but for your family as a whole. I guess, what have some of those conversations with Mom looked like in terms of just kind of the excitement of this opportunity for you guys as an entire family and kind of incorporating all of that? How you mentioned kind of what aspects it ties in, but knowing that significance of your grandma and your great grandma and kind of their expectations for you and their hopes for you and dreams for you to have the opportunity to make that a reality on that day. How much more meaning and just how much more special does that make the entire announcement?
I think it make it more special because it was a very sad day, but now I can make happy towards it. I can make the family happy because it really was painful.
Yeah, you've got mom right there. We were just talking about how this is such a big moment for not only you but for the whole family. It's always such a cool opportunity to celebrate just the accomplishments being recognized by a college, and then knowing that some big things are ahead in the future. So, Mom, anything to say about just how special this moment is for you guys as you look at all the work that's gone into this point, as well as now knowing that there's some really bright things to look forward to over these next few years heading off to college.
Yes. Today is a special day. Today is my mother's birthday, and my grandmother passed on my mother's birthday. So today is a special day. My son is actually committing. So that's my mom's dream for him to play football. So y'all will be seeing seeing my mom's name on his cleats at some point. And yes, I am very excited, and I just want to say thank you to McNeese staff for giving my son the opportunity to actually live out his dream. His role model was always Richard Sherman. So I am very excited.
That makes sense with all the physicality that we were talking about. You making sure that any wide receivers coming anywhere around you know that you're there. That's kind of a staple of Richard Sherman's game too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Talking some about the relationship and the fit with McNeese. As they look at you, how, particularly as you talk to the defensive coaches, how do they kind of explain to you your fit there? Because you watch you in high school and you're kind of all over the defense. You play a lot of kind of back center field and just making some plays happen on the back end of the defense, but you're also covering man in the slot. You're up in the box, blitzing or helping in run support. What are some of the things that they've told you about how they see you fitting into their defensive plans and just kind of the role that they envision?
They saw me because I look forward to to see me as a freshman now, so I could play anything. I could play corner, slot, I could play corner, nickel, and safety, and free safety. So I could move around the field more, and I'm learning the defense. They run like a 4-3 and a 4-2.
So you're envisioning a lot of the same sort of versatility that you've been able to enjoy at Landry-Walker. You'll be able to do a lot of those same sort of things at the college level.
Yes, sir.
How exciting is that just from a football standpoint?
It feels great because it's different. Like, I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to high school to play the same position. I don't got to change. I learned it already.
For any of the fans out there in Lake Charles who are excited about the latest commitment and just want to get to know who's coming to join that Cowboys family a little bit more about you beyond just some of the stuff we're talking about football wise and obviously the significance of the date, who should you tell them to expect? Just kind of young guy Travis Millie Walker coming to be a part of that program and that community. How would you kind of describe yourself and your personality that you bring out there?
I describe myself like I'm a very quiet person, but I'm a funny dude. I'm a funny dude, and I'm very friendly, and I feel like I'm bringing out. We probably want to boat. We going with the boat.
He's humble. I am the excited one. I'm the one that talk all the trash and talk. He the humble. He like, I'm gonna just do it on the field. So I'm the hype person.
That's part of the fun of being the family is let them go do their thing, and you can be the megaphone and the cheerleader and all those things.
Yes, he's very humble. He's a humble child. That's one thing I can see. His dad always tell him stay humble. So he stay humble.
Good deal. Well, congratulations to you guys. And I certainly appreciate y'all taking a couple minutes to talk about it and kind of explain to some folks a little bit more the meaning to today for you guys, and let them get a chance to know y'all as you kind of get ready. Not finished yet at Landry-Walker, but some big things after that, and let them know to get ready for it.
Yeah, the tragedy. No spring. So, yeah, he's ready. He'll be ready. Hopefully we have some football. So we'll have this conversation in the near future. He have a goal. So you'll be hearing his name a lot. And he's
Awesome.
looking forward to coming in as a freshman at McNeese and trying to get on the field, because they have 3 seniors that's going to be leaving. So he have the opportunity to get on the field as a freshman.
I mean, thanks again, you guys, for taking a couple minutes to share some more of your story and let folks know what to expect as you head out to McNeese State. Again, everyone, this is Travis Walker Jr., the latest commit to this 2021 McNeese State class. And for Louisiana versus all y'all, Jarrett Roser.
Thank y'all. See y'all later.
Millie!